Hey everybody, I think it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I did a little bit of a longer vlog style check-in, so I thought we would go ahead and do that today. It is Sunday, May 3rd. Um, I'm just over 2 weeks post gum clean out, whatever you want to call it. I think it's finally starting to heal pretty well. I'm feeling a little bit better about everything. I still don't know like what it all means. I have to wait until this week, Friday, to go back and get some additional x-rays and get everything looked at again to make sure that the implant itself is not failing. But for the most part, I'd like to say I've gotten out of my head about it, but I think really life just got busy and kind of haven't had time to think about it. Work has been extremely busy and crazy, and I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life too. So just haven't had a lot of downtime to really sit around and stress about it after that first week. And I think I allowed myself like a week to like really be in my feels about it. But I didn't let it slow me down, right? I kept doing what I needed to do. I kept showing up for myself. I kept following all the instructions to a T. I am still doing saltwater rinses after every time I eat or drink anything. I immediately do a saltwater rinse and I use a little plastic syringe and shoot salt water like all along my gum lines. But I pay special attention to the area that they had cleaned out a couple weeks ago just to make sure really nothing gets in there and that it's healing, and just really trying to promote really good oral hygiene. I brush twice a day, morning and evening. I use mouthwash twice a day, morning and evening. I use my water pick along the gum line. I avoid the area that they cleaned out with the water pick right now. It is a little sensitive sometimes when I shoot it with just the warm salt water. I don't want to say it hurts, but like definitely there's a sensation that's discomfort. So I avoid that with the water pick, but I do all along the top and the bottom gum lines. Other than that, um, I'm getting my protein in every day. I'm doing really good to make sure that I'm hitting my macros and getting the nutrients that my body needs to be able to heal as best it can. I've also not resumed my normal workouts still post-op, even though I'm more than a month out. 2 months out? No, a month out. It was March 20th I had the procedure, so I'm like 6 weeks out now post-op from the original procedure. I was hoping to have been able to resume weightlifting and doing my spin workouts, but with the setback a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and decided to not do that because I just don't want to put the additional stress on my body right now. I am still walking every single day. I do a workout at home, very low impact, about sometimes 6 days a week. And I do resistance bands 3 days a week with that. So I am still focusing on, doing what I can within reason to make sure that I'm not losing muscle mass, maintaining my habits, and just making sure that again, doing what I can to make sure that I'm staying healthy, doing what I can to promote healing, and really just being the best version of myself that I can be. And that might sound silly, but really that's what it is, right? I definitely think that a few years ago, had something like this happened, I would have been like, well, I'm going to have milkshakes every night and, iced coffee or boba or whatever, and mashed potatoes, and just not even cared. But that's not the right thing, right? Like, yes, I'd be getting calories, but lots of starch, lots of carbs, lots of sugar, lots of empty calories. Definitely not what my body needs to heal. So that's really what I've been focusing on, is doing what my body needs to be able to heal. I do still have stitches. They're uncomfortable. They're not super fun, but they don't hurt. They're just more of an annoyance at this point. I am hoping that they take them out when I go on Friday, but only time will tell. They said that they needed to stay in for about a month, or that they dissolve after about a month. So I don't know. We'll see what Dr. Dalla says. I know that he's doing everything he can, and you know, he wants the best outcome for me too, and I definitely trust that. So I just need to trust my body to do what it needs to do, trust that he's going to do what is best for me for the long term. So, yeah, right now it's just a waiting game. The swelling from the clean out on my gums probably lasted a good 3 or 4 days. It looked almost like I had upper lip injections. Um, my top lip was really, really swollen and fat. Uh, the discomfort and swelling along the gum line that lasted a lot longer. I want to say it's just been within the last week, maybe even just 5 or 6 days, that swelling has gone down, and like I can move my mouth better, and like I don't feel like it's swollen under there. I'm not picking at it or lifting my lip or like trying to look at it a whole lot. Like sometimes I'll just kind of go like that to look at it, like when I'm cleaning it out, but really just trying to, again, just leave it alone and do what my body needs to do to heal. That is really the best thing for it at this point. And that's the best thing for my mental health with this all too. So that's it. I just, again, wanted to do a quick check in, say hi, let you guys know how things have been going. Um, but yeah, so I will do another check in after my appointment on Friday, and hopefully we'll have good news. They're going to do more x rays and check on the implants and make sure, well, see if there's any, rejection going on, or bone loss or anything like that. But fingers crossed that everything goes well, and I will check back in soon. Have a great rest of your weekend.